Good morning, Simant.
Good morning. Good afternoon, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
What time is it?
Sir, it's nearly 2 o'clock.
Okay, fine. So have a seat, please.
Thank you, sir.
Simant or is it Simant?
It's Simant.
Simant. So
Yes.
what is the meaning of Simant?
Simant means frontier.
Simant means frontier.
Yes, sir.
Means Sima ka ant.
Yes, sir.
So have you proved true to your name?
No, sir. Not actually. It means,
You have not proved true to your name. Why so?
Sir, actually it means a dead end. But a dead end in life, I will go nowhere if I feel that I have reached a dead end. So at least I am trying to be someone and to achieve something in my life. So I have not yet reached.
Are you the end of a boundary or are you that what lies beyond the boundary? What are you?
Sir, actually, I was named Simant after a frontier. I spent my early childhood in Rupaidia, which is along the Indo-Nepal border. So my father was posted there. So I was named by his officer. So the genesis of my name comes from there. So it means frontier.
Yes, your name is frontier, I got that. But I am talking about your actions. In your actions, do you think you are end of the line or you are that what lies beyond the line, what lies beyond the boundary? What do you think of yourself?
So I think I am not the end of line. I am striving. I am working to be something and achieve something. So that goes beyond the line.
Beyond the line, right?
Yes.
So, what is the difference between beyond the line and crossing the line? I mean, it's a matter of semantics, right? A matter of,
Yes, sir.
grammar. So, what do you understand? How is it different? Crossing the line and going beyond the line?
So crossing the line means there is some problem that you need to solve it and cross the line, and going beyond the line means it has more philosophical meaning to achieve something that what lies after the line.
Okay, fine. So, do you think by attacking India, Pakistan is crossing the line or is it going beyond the line?
Sir, in what I have told, the meaning of it has crossed the line by attacking India. That's what I think.
Okay, fine. So, don't you think that the events which have unfolded since 22nd of April, since the Pahalgam attack,
Yes, sir.
in what ways could India have been better prepared? What do you think of that? I mean, the terrorist attack has already happened,
Yes, sir.
and the events which have been unfolding after that.
Yes, sir.
In what ways do you think India could have been better prepared?
So, can you elaborate on
I have already elaborated, right? I mean, see, terrorists attacked the tourists in Pahalgam on 22nd April. So that is an event which has happened.
Yes, sir.
And since that, a lot of things have happened.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a chain reaction.
Yes, sir.
Don't you agree?
Yes, sir. It's a change.
India is being impacted by it
Yes, sir.
in so many ways.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think India could have been better prepared to face the aftermath of 22 April of the Pahalgam massacre? Or India has done its best? What do you think?
Sir, after the Pahalgam attack, the response was swift. The armed forces planned strategic response, and the government also gave full freedom to the armed forces to respond to the attack, be it the defense mechanism that was required. If the Pakistan retaliates after our response, so I think the response was swift and adequate.
So, India could not have been more prepared to save the lives of innocent civilians that is currently being lost in the border areas?
Yes, sir, evacuation could have been done, but we could have anticipated that the Pakistan would react, because it's not a responsible nation as we have seen in history. So the evacuation could have been done.
Okay, so you did your masters in public administration.
Yes, sir.
So who according to you is the biggest thinker of public administration?
So, according to me, Max Weber is the biggest thinker of public administration because currently all the bureaucracies, most of the bureaucracies around the world are functioning according to the Weberian principles. So, according to me, he is the biggest thinker in public administration.
So what was exactly Weber's conception of bureaucracy?
So, Weber's bureaucracy was rule-based. The most important principle was that the communication should be written and a proper hierarchy should be maintained.
Okay, fine. So why is Weberian conception of bureaucracy called the ideal bureaucracy?
Sir, because it establishes a proper chain of command and fixes the responsibility with written communication. It is able to fix the responsibility. That's why it's the most practical and sought after.
You know, Weber also talked about the bureaucratic pathology. Are you aware of that?
No, sir.
Ways in which bureaucracy can be detrimental, in ways in which bureaucracy can degrade. Are you aware of his writing on that?
Sir.
Okay, fine. So, what was the first influential work of Max Weber? I mean, bureaucracy appeared in his writings at a later stage.
Sir, I'm not aware about this.
You have not heard of Protestant ethics and the spirit of capitalism? Have you heard of that? Protestant ethics and the spirit
Sir,
of...
I have read about it, but currently I am not able to.
You're not able to recall. And what is your first preference?
So my first preference is SSB, then second one is CISF, third one is ITBP, fourth is CRPF, and then BSF.
So why is BSF last?
Sir, actually I thought about the first preference because with SSB I had personal and emotional connection due to my early childhood I spent along the Indo-Nepal border. So the SSB officer named me Simant. That's why I thought about the first preference more, and later it was just as general what all others will have been.
Okay, so what you are going to do is you are going to get selected in SSB and then you are going to cross the Sima, the Bharat-Nepal Sima. Okay, fine.
Okay, Simant, right? You have spent most of the time along the Nepal border, right?
So not most of the time, for 4 years in my early childhood.
Okay. So I think your father was posted on Rupadia, right?
Yes.
It was very near to Nepal. I think Nepal border, right?
Yes, yes. Border.
So don't you think that that border was is very porous border, right?
Yes, sir.
Lots of there are lots of delegation against the officers, right? That I heard when I was there, right? So don't you think that they are misusing, right, their powers on that particular border?
So there are instances of corruption and other misuse of power, but if we fix the responsibility and accountability of officers, and if the leadership is more responsive, then these issues can be fixed.
So, Simant, in what post your father was posted?
So he was a constable in UP police.
He was a constable in the police, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, Simant, you have done your graduation in economics and political science as well, right?
Yes, sir.
So recently this war-like situation is already going on, right?
Yes, sir.
So, don't you think that, can you tell me any one thinker, Indian thinker, right? Indian thinker whose theory is applied on this particular war?
So, as far as I can recall of Kautilya, his mandala theory with respect to border states, they are always there is always some conflict or enemy-like situations with the border states. So we must deal with them with a pragmatic and real approach.
See, recently you have heard that this particular country like Turkey and Azerbaijan, right? They are supporting Pakistan, right?
Yes, sir.
when they need when they needed help, right, in earthquake like situations. So we help.
Yes.
So don't you think that we should do some same thing for that to those countries as well who are supporting right now in Pakistan?
Sir, our help with respect to Turkey, the earthquakes, it was a humanitarian help, and it is what the basic principles on which our country stands. So we should help
We
anyone.
are not stick to our basic principle when it comes to Pakistan. But why countries like Turkey and others will stick to our basic principle?
Sir, with respect to Pakistan, we have the right to defend ourselves. So we must act in that manner. And with respect to Turkey, the help was humanitarian on humanitarian grounds. So we have always responded to humanitarian cause around the world. Our principles states that even if the enemy needs help, if he needs help on humanitarian grounds, we should help him.
So Simant, what is the Keynesian theory of economics?
Keynesian theory of economics states that with respect to all the conditions remaining constant, there is an invisible hand that balances the demand and supply in the market.
See, don't you think that we are lacking in the information warfare due to which this recent terrorist attack happened on 22nd of April? So don't you think that we are lacking in information warfare?
With respect to Pahalgam terror attacks, I have read in the newspapers that there was intelligence of an attack, but we could not pinpoint the exact time and date. So there was some lag in intelligence. Otherwise, our response and the security situation, we have constantly monitored the security situations in Kashmir. We have been proactive with respect to terror attacks or the intelligence, but there is always we can't ensure 100% security anywhere. So there was some lag, but we are working to fix it.
See, recently this war is obviously going on, and we are targeted that by the end of 2047, right?
Yes.
We will be developed. We will come in the developed countries,
Yes.
category of developed countries. So if such situation is happening, can you tell me how we can nail it from these kind of situations?
Sir, with respect to Pahalgam attacks, there is always, with respect to the security of India, there is always a threat of terror attacks and other criminal activities or security threats. But we have responded to it, and were able to contain it. With the development, our stability is the main factor that influences the economics. So if we are able to maintain our stability, then I think we will be able to achieve economic growth and development.
Okay, so you are also interested in reading Hindi and Urdu poetry, right?
Yes, sir.
So can you tell me which poet do you like the most in Urdu?
Sir, in Urdu, I like Ahmad Faraz.
Can you tell me any one poetry?
Sir, I can decide it. सुना है लोग उसे आंख भर के देखते हैं, सो उसके शहर में कुछ दिन ठहर के देखते हैं। सुना है वो बोले तो बातों से फूल झड़ते हैं, अगर ऐसी बात है तो चलो बात करके देखते हैं। So that's all.
What leads to this kind of listening these kind of poetry?
Sir, this kind of it's a spectrum. It gives us inner view of the human emotions. That goes in this poetry itself. The last line says,
Or is there any other reason that someone has broke your heart?
No, sir. I started reading it by chance. There was a book at my home. There was some local poet from my district only. I can't remember his name correctly. I read him in class 11. So from then onwards, I developed an interest in poetry. So I started reading.
Simant, you seem to be a very jolly person. Is it?
Thank you, sir, for the compliment.
Okay.
So, Simant, you have mentioned about reading Hindi and Urdu poetry. Can you tell me the different रस? अगर मैं बात करूँ हिंदी पोएट्री की, तो क्या क्या रस हैं?
Sir, as far as I can recall, the two main rasas are Veer ras, which is with respect to courage and bravery. The second one is Shringar ras, with respect to praising the beauty. The currently I can recall only two of them.
Okay, are you aware of any famous poet? If I talk about वीर रस के कोई कवि के नाम बताइए.
So Veer ras, with respect to Veer ras kavi, Ramdhari Singh Dinkar has written Veer ras kavitas such as Rasmi Rathi, praising the courage and bravery of Karn. Then also there are other poets, but I can't remember his name.
Okay.
There was a poet of Maharana Pratap. He has written about his bravery as well.
Okay, fine. Simant, what I can see in your depth that you are a graduate in economics and political science, but you chose public administration as your master subject. Why?
So public administration is a part of political science. I have read it in my graduation as a paper. So from there I developed an interest in public administration. Also with respect to the financial administration, it coincides with economy as well. That's why I chose public administration as my master's.
Okay. So you come from Basti, UP.
Yes.
What is the concept of instant justice?
So the concept of instant justice with respect to the current policy is the bulldozing of the houses of criminals, and the second one is the encounters.
Encounters.
Yes.
So what's your take on this? Is it good or is it bad?
Sir, if the encounters are legal and follow the due procedures, then it's good. But if they are illegal, they should not be done.
What is legal encounter? Talking about legal, illegal.
So legal encounters are with respect to what the law permits. If the due procedures are followed and then the encounters happen, then I think it's legal. Otherwise, there are illegal encounters with respect to even when there is judicial proceedings going on, and then
Okay, anyways, leave it.
bypassing the judiciary and conducting encounters.
You have mentioned SSB, you have kept SSB as your first preference, Simant.
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me the background of SSB or why it was established?
So SSB was established in 1963. It was then called Special Services Board.
Board?
Yes, sir. Then it was formed to function under research and analysis wing with respect to the addressing the threat of the Chinese threat. Later it was renamed as Sasas Seema Bal and given the responsibility of guarding the Indo-Nepal and Indo-Bhutan borders.
What about, I had learned that the earlier name of SSB was Special Services Bureau. Nowhere I had read about board.
Sorry, sir, it was my mistake. It was Special Services Bureau.
And they were working in close coordination with RAW or IB.
Sir, I have read that it worked in close coordination with RAW.
RAW, okay. So you follow cricket?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell me few players of PSL? PSL is going on?
Yes, sir. So few players of PSL.
Apart from Pakistani players.
So Darryl Mitchell, the New Zealander, is playing currently. Recently he got the Man of the Match award. Then there are other players as well. The English players.
Darren Mitchell?
Darryl Mitchell, yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, fine. Okay, Simant, my last question to you is, can you tell me any 3 leadership qualities in you?
So 3 leadership qualities in me. First one is the team spirit. I love to working in team. Second one is discipline, and the third one is I am a very good listener. So the communication is one of the most important.
Tell me 2 more.
So 2 more are compassion and integrity.
Compassion and integrity.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Can you tell me 2 more?
perseverance, and then physical fitness is of utmost importance for officers.
What is compassion?
So compassion is we are empathetic towards the pain of others, and we strive to do something to uplift their pain.
Okay.